Bitcoin trades near $30,000, Ether stays above $1,900. Crypto miner Argo blockchain raises $7.5 million in share sales, stock slumps. Australia's financial regulator cancels license for FTX local entity. Crypto VC firm Polychain Capital raises $200 million for fourth fund. Meta and Microsoft launch open source AI model Llama 2. Hello and welcome to 3.0 TV. I am Ruchi Sharma. Virtual digital assets or VDA markets were trading in a narrow range as market participants focused on initial jobless claims data, which will provide further clues on rate hike trajectory. Bitcoin traded near $30,000 mark. Vishakha Thakur joins us to tell us how the global cryptocurrency market is performing today.
IC15 index of cryptocurrencies was trading up by 0.3% at 39,800 points. On the economic front, the Federal Reserve meeting scheduled on July 26 is expected to deliver a 25 basis points hike, which will take interest rates to 525 to 550 basis points, analysts said. Going forward, the initial jobless claims data, which measures the number of people who filed for unemployment insurance, is scheduled later this week. Market participants expect the initial claims to come around 242,000 versus previous month data of 237,000. In an interesting news, a dormant ETH participant after 8 years has recently transferred a massive 61,216 Ethereum tokens worth $116 million to crypto exchange Kraken. According to data from Sentiment, Litecoin whales purchased over 590,000 Litecoin tokens in the past 48 hours, worth around $59 million. However, the key reasons of whales accumulating these tokens has been attributed to the upcoming halving scheduled in August and is tagged as one of the most significant events in the protocol, reports mentioned. Interestingly, 1inch, the native token of decentralized exchange aggregator, 1inch's total balance held in the wallet soared to a record high of over 184.28 million, worth around $65 million. However, data from Glassnode also highlighted that the total balance held in wallets tied to centralized exchange surged by 50% in past 3 days. The global cryptocurrency market cap was at $1.2 trillion mark, rising 0.4% in the last 24 hours. However, the total trading volumes decreased about 11% to $32.3 billion. Moving on, data from K33 Research highlighted that the exposure of ETPs listed globally in Bitcoin grew by 25,202 Bitcoins, worth around $757 million to 196,824 Bitcoin since the month of July. This has been marked as the second highest monthly net inflow, analysts said. Well, talking about the DeFi sector, Struct Finance, a permissionless protocol, witnessed over 129% gains in its total value logged over the past week, according to data from DeFi Llama. However, Struct Finance registered #1 spot as the fastest growing DeFi platform on Avalanche in less than a month of its mainnet launch. Bitcoin was trading at $30,005, up 0.1%. Ethereum, the second largest crypto, was up by 0.4%, trading at $1,910. BNB was up by 0.3% to trade at $241. Next on the list, we have Solana Sol. It was up 3.2% and was trading at $26.4. Cardano's ADA token was up by 3% to trade at $0.31. Doge, the popular meme coin, was trading up by 0.1% at $0.068. Shiba Inu was trading up by 0.1%. Ripple's XRP token traded at $0.79, up by 6.7%. However, Avalanche AVAX was trading at $14, lower 0.5%, and Polygon Matic was trading down by 1.4% to trade at $0.74. Polkadot was down 1.3% to trade at $5.2.
Thank you, Vishakha, for your in-depth analysis of the global cryptocurrency market. And now back to the headlines. Cryptocurrency miner Argo blockchain has raised 5.7 million British pounds worth $7.5 million through the sale of new shares. The sale comprised a private placing that raised 5.134 million pounds and a public sale that raised 616,000 pounds, the London Stock Exchange traded company said on Wednesday. The funds will be used to reduce the company's outstanding debt. Argo said prior to the sale it had 59.1 million pounds of debt outstanding. The number of shares sold represent about 12% of the company's pre-sale market cap at price of 10 pence per share, a discount of around 14% to the 30-day volume-weighted average price of Argo stock. The Australian Financial Services Regulator has finally cancelled the financial license of FTX Australia, the bankrupt crypto exchange's local subsidiary. On July 19th, the Australian Securities and Investments Commission announced the cancellation, which took effect on July 14th. FTX Australia will still be allowed to provide limited financial services while it wraps up its dealing with clients until July 12th next year. It would still be bound to make arrangements for compensating clients until the time, the regulator said. FTX Australia had around 30,000 retail clients and serviced 132 local companies. In November, ASIC suspended FTX Australia's Australian Financial Services license, which allowed it to create derivatives and foreign exchange contracts for local clients. Blockchain-focused venture capital firm Polychain Capital has raised around $200 million in an initial close for its fourth crypto venture capital fund, Fortune reported, citing a person familiar with the matter. Fortune said the Polychain still plans to raise $400 million in total for the fund, which matches the targeted amount in an April filing with the US Securities and Exchange Commission for its Polychain Venture 4th LP fund. The filing shows that the fund had not raised any capital yet. The VC firm has also let go of 3 members of its around 15-member research team as it shifts its investing focus, Fortune said, citing the person. Polychain Capital was founded in 2016 by early Coinbase employee of Olaf Carlson V. The firm has about $2.6 billion in assets under management, Fortune said, citing PitchBook data. Big tech firms Meta and Microsoft have teamed up to launch Llama 2, an open-source large language model from Meta that will feature on Microsoft's Windows and cloud computing platform Azure. The pair announced the collaboration on July 18th, saying Llama 2 was made free to research and commercial use while also being optimized to run on Windows. The announcement confirmed rumors from last week that said Llama 2 would be built for businesses and researchers to create application on Meta's AI tech stack. Meta claimed Llama 2 was trained on 40% more publicly available online data sources and can process twice as much context compared to Llama 1. Now let's go to Shikha Singh to get an update of buzzing stocks of the day.
First on the list, we have decentralized public network Hedera Hashgraph has announced that it would integrate MetaMask through the HIP 583, making it more accessible to wider range of users. Following this announcement, Hedera is trading at $0.05 up near 3% with a market capitalization of $1 billion. Because of this integration, MetaMask users will be able to access and use Hedera dApps more easily. The Hedera ecosystem will transport wallets and apps that use the JSON RPC protocol to facilitate this connection. Furthermore, the option to move HBAR between 0x accounts has been added, as has increased usability through a redesigned token associations, improved communication with MetaMask, and support for Ethereum virtual machine tooling. In addition, the popular Ethereum wallet MetaMask will now allow users to interact with Hedera's decentralized apps without any problems. They detail a thorough procedure for producing dApps on their official blog. Moving on, decentralized autonomous organization BitDAO backed Mental Network, the modular Ethereum Layer 2 blockchain, disclosed the launch of its mainnet at the Ethereum Community Conference in Paris. Following this, the price of BitDAO upticked near 6%, trading at $0.57, up in the last 24 hours with a market capitalization of $1 billion. This announcement comes on the heels of a significant merger with BitDAO, the world's largest DAO by treasury value, creating a unified DAO-led Web3 ecosystem known as the Mantle ecosystem. The merger, sanctioned by the successful on-chain proposition BIP21, saw BitDAO's ecosystem products governance and tokenomics, all transitioning under a single brand, mantle.xyz. Moving on, decentralized open source blockchain Kronos will be backed by Ubisoft according to an announcement today, and the creator of Assassin's Creed, Just Dance and other massive gaming franchises will operate a node on the open source network that is interoperable with both Ethereum and Cosmos. Despite this announcement, Kronos is trading at $0.05, down 0.35% with a market capitalization of $1 billion. Ubisoft will produce or confirm new blocks on the network as transactions are processed alongside 27 other Kronos blockchain validators, including cryptocurrency exchange Crypto.com and infrastructure firm Blockdaemon. Moving on, Layer 1 blockchain Avalanche witnessed remarkable growth in Q2 2023, driven by increased activity on the cross-chain, one of the three chains that make up the Avalanche network, and the launch of new subnets. However, Avalanche is trading near $14, down 0.89% in the last 24 hours with a market capitalization of $4 billion. According to a recent Messari analysis, the network's daily average active addresses and transactions on the C chain climbed by 132.1% and 162.2% respectively, owing to an increase in stablecoin liquidity and Layer 0 activity. According to the study, despite the challenging regulatory environment, Avalanche's financial performance improved in Q2, with AVAX revenue jumping by 173.1% year-on-year. The increased revenue was attributable in a part to increasing transaction fees, but mostly to Layer 0 activity. Last on the list, we have a Tron. Decentralized blockchain-based system Tron once again registered growth in terms of its accounts that it proved the rate of its adoption. Not only did TRX's total addresses grow, it also dominated the market by transaction count as it managed to outperform Ethereum by a massive margin. However, the impact of the Tron network stats was not seen a full scale on the token's price action, which remained slow-moving. Tron is now trading at $0.07, down 1.18% in the last 24 hours with a market capitalization of $7 billion. Tron staking also witnessed an uptick over the last few days, which looked optimistic for the network.
Well, that's all in today's special bulletin. This is me, Ruchi Sharma, signing off. For more on such updates and market news, please log on to our website www.3versetv.io or scan the QR code.